Live and direct. It's Sway in the morning.
Right here on Shade 45.
I'm the promoter of unsung heroes.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You know, people who have really laid down the brickwork in their respective fields and have sustained and stood the test of time based on their talent, not based on hype. People who have done work, you know, on the radar and work under the radar, but have always worked and may not necessarily get the recognition and acknowledgement they deserve from movies like 8 Mile, from movies like Paid in Full, Soulful, Tuskegee Airmen, from series like ER, which is hands down one of the most profitable, successful series to ever hit TV.
Yeah.
And he still looks identical to how he looked 12 years ago. I don't know what he's doing. I think he drinking the baby blood too.
Okay, yeah, let's talk about it. Talk about
it. Give it up for the one, the only, Mekhi Phifer.
What up?
Man,
what up? How you living,
man?
baby? Always good to see you.
Always good, man.
Always good. Always love in the studio. Heather B. Always love. Always nice to see all of y'all.
Thank you.
Yeah, you know, I'm still over there on Fifth Ave over in that. What area you went to school?
I'm right on. Well, which one? High school?
Yeah.
I went to a couple different high schools, but
Okay.
I was at Manhattan Center for Science and Mathematics on 116th and Pleasant, and then I went down to City Ave School, which was like down off of Houston Street.
Okay. Yeah. I'm over near where you went to on 116th and Pleasant.
Oh, okay, good.
I'm still over
good.
there. You know, people bring your name up every now and then. You know, Mekhi used to go over here. I say, yeah, I know him. Man, how you been?
Good, man. Just working hard, man. Just doing all the stuff that gets me here with you fine folks.
That's what's up, man. When you listen to, 8 Mile, we on Shade 45, it's Eminem station. 8 Mile has become like such a classic movie with a few iconic scenes, and that was one of them. What do you remember about shooting that film with Eminem?
Well, first of all, shout out to M. That's my dude. I just remember us having a lot of fun.
Yeah.
You got to figure we were in our 20s, all of us.
Yeah.
And, Detroit showed us a lot of love. You know what I'm saying? I was younger, single. We were just having a lot of fun, man. We would party all the time. But, as far as the filming, what I always remembered was the battles. Like the battles, I got to give much love to Detroit because without them, it wouldn't have been real. Like the extras and all of the people in the audience really made those scenes work. You know what I mean?
It felt like a real battle. And, people always thought that for some reason that Future was supposed to be me.
Yeah, Sway.
You had the dreads.
I had the locks.
You had the official joints. I had the wig.
Yeah, but and I was like, Mekhi's a great actor, but he don't know how to wear them locks right, man. Look how he's swinging them. It's not like a blonde wig. That's how you swing locks. Anyway, man.
I need to consult you. You know what I'm saying? Get some notes.
I was there for you, bro. You really sustained in this field for a long time, and I'm looking at this new movie that you're part of, which people are predicting to be as big as Hunger Games or Twilight, because of young lady Cheyenne Woodley, right?
Shailene,
Shailene Woodley, who is they're comparing her to a lot of the great starlets. Were you familiar with the book before?
Nah, not at all. When the script came across my desk, I knew nothing about Divergent.
Yeah.
And then as I read it, it was just a great script. I didn't know anything about it, selling 11 million copies and all this kind of stuff. All I knew was that this was a real slick script. And then, as I started mentioning it to people, they were like, holy shit, Divergent? That's what you're talking about doing and all that kind of stuff. And so I met with the producers and stuff and sort of did this little speech monologue thing. And next thing you know, I was in Chicago shooting.
Did they give you a monologue to do, or you have to come up with it yourself?
Well, they gave me something that really wasn't in the script, but they were still working on the script, and it was something that was sort of authoritative, because I play the leader of the Dauntless faction, which is basically the military of that world.
Yeah.
And so it's like sort of giving a speech like a general would, and being very authoritative to the initiates. So I did that, and they liked it and had me come on down.
Man, and so now you might be part of a franchise that's guaranteed to have a sequel, and then what do you call that? The sequel to trilogy.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
then whatever else comes after that. you come a long way from the days of Paid in Full, brother.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely.
You've been getting white money.
Oh my gosh, Sway.
What do you mean? There's a difference. You have Wood Harrison Paid in Full.
Yeah, we had a good time doing Paid in Full. Cameron, you know, we all made $5 on that movie. But no, it was a passion project. You know what I mean? Being from uptown, being from New York, both myself and Cameron, and Wood being very well versed with New York. Yeah. It just made sense. You know what I'm saying?
You know, Heather, I know you got a question for Mekhi, but you're such a talented guy.
I appreciate that.
And I know you could, anytime you need to revisit emotions that you felt during certain scenes, I know you can do that on the spot.
Here we go.
Okay, so what I want to do is I want to play a scene from Paid in Full.
Here we go.
And you know, man, you come Mekhi, man. I'm gonna tell you something. You helped a lot of like hardcore dudes really get in touch with their emotional side. This was way before these rappers start becoming emo.
Right.
You was already doing it. You might have changed the way rap is being made today based on this one scene. Here's Mekhi Phifer.
They fucking jerked him, man. He sent me his finger in an envelope, man. All bloody and shit. I don't know what to do, hey. I feel naked out here, B. Thinking about how they got Sonny in some abandoned building or some basement. Just fucking bleeding, man. He's dying, man. I'm about to be on some real murder shit, hey. Any nigga that ever looked at me wrong owes me money or ever said any jealous bullshit about me is fucking dead. You understand what the fuck I'm saying? Hey, they're fucking dead, man.
Y'all crazy as
that. Yo, he did all that with tears in his eyes.
I loved it.
Yo.
That's funny. That's funny. You know, I actually wrote that scene in the movie. It wasn't in the movie.
Really?
And when I was researching the character and I was talking to Rich Porter's sister and one of his best friends, this cat named Jay Black, and all their cousins and stuff like that, you know, they told me the story about with Little Man and what happened to him and how they sent the finger and how they was, you know, went to the McDonald's to sort of, you know, trade for the ransom. But by that time, the kid was already dead. And so they told me about all of that. And really, in the scene in the movie was just like, yo, hey, you got the keys? All right, one love. And like that was it. You know what I'm saying? And to me, that wasn't good enough. So I went and wrote that scene because I think it needed a character arc. And we didn't want to glorify drug dealing and all of that kind of stuff. We wanted to show the realness of it, and, you know, how it hurts people, hurts families, and, you know, how people are affected by it. And I just felt like in the scene right before that, he's just telling, hey, yo, I love the game. I love the hustle. You know, I'm like one of them ball playing niggas, you know, and this, so he's feeling all good, but then boom, right, then his little man is gone, which is his world, which he's working hard to, you know, save the little man. And so that puts him into a tailspin, and you see what happens.
And you know, the irony in all this is it's based on a true story.
Absolutely.
And then the people don't, when you watch that movie Paid in Full, I know to some people they're probably like, what are they talking about? You played a real life guy by the name of Rich Porter, who was murdered, right? Who was in the game in Harlem, and one of his family, was it his nephew or that guy, the little man?
It was his little brother or his nephew.
You know, so one of the family member got kidnapped and killed, and eventually he was killed. And so, man, so you really brought home some real emotion in that. I started this break off laughing about it, but now that I think about it, there's nothing to laugh at.
Right.
You know,
right.
But I was hoping maybe you could cry on the spot with us
right now. You wilding right now.
This movie is out March 21st, next Friday. We have Mekhi Phifer, who plays Max, who is the leader of the Dauntless faction in this movie. It's already been reported. Mekhi just let me know that this movie in pre-sales has already exceeded what Twilight did when it first came out.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's a blessing. I mean, it's a good film, man. I think, you know, it's a multi-genre film. You know, I mean, you know, people try to relate it to Hunger Games and things like that, but the only thing is that you have a female lead who's a youthful female lead. But other than that, it deals with a lot of different themes. from the youth to adulthood. So, everybody can come check it out. And it's a good movie. I wouldn't be saying that.
Man, Kate Winslet is in it, right?
Yeah, she's doing her thing.
Are you single right now?
Nah, got the wedding ring on, son.
Oh, okay.
Don't get him in trouble.
Got the wedding ring on, son.
You know
Shout out to wifey. Shout out to wifey.
She's listening.
Happy wife, happy life. You understand what I'm talking
I ain't
about?
mad at it, though. I won't even go into that next question then. Because I was going to ask you a question, but since you're married now, I'm not going to ask you that question. Because I know Zoe Kravitz is in the movie, too.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Zoe's in there doing her thing?
Yeah, so I won't even ask you.
No. Zoe's my peoples. I got love for her. She good people.
Zoe
and she's a young blood, you know what I'm saying? She's she's got a very good youthful exuberance, you know what I mean?
I've met her a few times. She's extremely talented, beautiful young lady. Comes from an extremely talented family.
Absolutely.
I wouldn't even barge on anything disrespectful.
Don't bug it out.
No, not on Zoe. Not on Zoe. When you did ER, I was, ER seems like the type of series that, man, you almost got to go back to school to kind of learn the script, the dialogue, because there was a lot of medical terminology that you had to. Your character eventually died in an explosion, right?
Yeah, well, he dies from the aftermath of the explosion,
right? Was it challenging to play that role?
Well, it's funny. I mean, I think it's just like anything else. Your brain is kind of like a muscle. If you keep working at it and keep doing the thing. When I first got there, I remember my first day on the set, and I had never did any training with any doctors, anything like that. And when you go to the hospital, you're not used to being on that side. You're not used to wearing the white coat and the stethoscope and all of that. So I remember getting in my wardrobe, getting dressed, and kind of walking on the set for the first time. And on the reel, in the back of my head, I was like, damn, man, I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull this shit off. To be quite honest. But now, I just jumped in feet first, man. As you keep doing it, and they have technical directors, like the real doctors on the set that help you understand what the technical jargon is. But once you start getting into the groove, man, you find that you learn a lot quick.
Yeah,
and you can memorize a lot quick.
And then you forget it as soon as it's done.
Then you forget it as soon as it's done. You push the delete button. You got to do that.
There you go.
Go ahead, Tracy. I know you've been dying to get on the car.
What up, Tracy? What's happening
What's up,
over there?
Mekhi?
Hey, man.
So I know your filmography, I feel like, is stacked so high. So I was digging and digging in the past, and I remember that you did Carmen.
That's right.
A hip opera.
That's right.
So looking back, I'm curious, what was it like with your lips meeting Beyonce's lips?
You need to ask her that about me. I like the sound effects, bruh. It was all good. I mean, it was a family affair over there. Everybody was real cool, much love to be and all that, and the family and everything, and Jay. But it was all good. I mean, everybody's professional. We just went in there, did the thing. We hung out, and everybody, it was a family affair.
You didn't have to get permission from Jay or nothing?
Jay wasn't in the picture then.
Oh, that was
pre-Jay.
That was pre-Jay.
Oh, I know, but I'm going to keep it to myself. All right, do you still keep in contact with her?
No, I mean, everybody got their lives. Everybody's different. Everybody's busy.
Yeah.
It's hard to stay in contact. I was just having this conversation on the call up here about, when you work on films and TV shows, you build this camaraderie with the people you work with. But when it's over, as much as you say, let's stay in touch, it's hard, man.
It is.
Everybody goes around, everybody goes their separate ways.
Anthony Mackie and you were both in 8 Mile.
Right.
And one of the things that, even for, black actors in the game is, it seemed like you guys are always fending for the same roles. It's only so many roles. Probably gotten a little better. I don't know. I would have to ask you that. But Anthony has been able to land these kind of cross-genre films as well.
Yeah, he's doing great. He's doing great things.
And he's breaking. He's been breaking. He's not pigeonholed like a lot of black actors are. And you've been able to get in these lanes as well. What's the difference? Like, how is it that you guys are able to and others kind of aren't?
Well, I mean, it's hard to say. I mean, I think there's so many variables, so many different factors that could, lend itself to that scenario. But, I think one, Anthony and myself as well are very serious about the craft and, and bringing the realism to it and just really delving into characters. You got to say no, too. You can't devalue yourself by just choosing anything, because I'm pretty sure Anthony's been offered a lot of BS bullshit roles just like I have in the past. But you got to say no. You know what I'm saying? And keep yourself of the elite, and then put your best foot forward and just do a great job.
So you wouldn't do reality shows?
Well, I mean, look, at the end of the day, everybody do what they got to do. I'm not a big fan of reality shows because it's not really realities. Producers hook up all these scenarios. So when you're watching Housewives of it, whoever, they put these people together and have them fight. So it's not really reality.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of cheesy reality. But I do love shows like Shark Tank, which is reality.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's real reality.
Mark Cuban is on that.
Yeah, Mark is my man. Shout out to him.
Yeah.
I like that kind of reality. I even, The Apprentice, I thought was really good and great for charity and things like that. But I'm not into the gossipy reality shows.
Heather was on a reality show.
Don't do that, Sway.
Nah, let him talk.
What show was it?
It was Real World. It was the first one though. Like it was
that was
way
slick,
back
though.
in
That was
19.
fun.
It was cool. Don't do that, Sway. They didn't even call it reality TV then. It was a documentary.
I'm just saying, Heather. I mean, you did.
You jump started the whole joint.
Yeah,
Thank you,
it's
Mekhi.
because of you that
that's-
love and hip hop has a place.
Yeah,
there.
right.
All right, we got Slick on the line from Ohio. Good morning, Slick.
Wow.
Yo, what up, man?
Say what up to Mekhi Phifer.
Yo, what up, Mekhi, man?
What up? Big shouts to Ohio.
Dude, I really enjoyed your acting in 8 Mile. Did anyone tell you, though, you look like Andre 3 Stacks?
You know what's so funny? Even cats around my way, before I even got in the acting game, when they had that the Cadillac music, what was it? Super Cadillac music.
Oh,
their first,
Southern Playalistic.
Southern
Cadillac
Playalistic,
music.
their first
Cadillac
video.
music, yeah.
And even cats around my way was like, yo, you just shot a video? I was skimming through the channels, and I was like, do I sound like I'm from the South, son? You know what I'm saying? I'm from Harlem, man. Yeah. So, but people have said that, and we've even laughed about it a little bit.
You and Andre 3000 from Outkast.
Yeah.
Y'all talked about it?
Yeah, like we laughed about it, like what's up, twin, that kind of thing. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Can you rap like him?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Nah, man, he got that on lock.
You rap though.
I stay in my lane.
You do rap though.
I mean, I got the chops to do it, but I don't do it no more.
Yo, throw on a beat, man.
Yeah.
Nah, come on, Mekhi.
nah.
Nah, come on.
Ain't
Throw on a beat. Hit him with
It ain't happening, son.
One time.
But
Y'all wildin', I ain't
you
got
got
it.
8 bars?
I ain't got nothing.
You from Harlem?
No, nothing.
All right, cut the
I ain't got nothing for you.
Give it a try, Heather.
I'm a grown ass man. I got nothing.
I think Mekhi would be good at R&B though, cause your voice is really
Oh,
nice
yeah.
and your hair, you
my hair-
really have
that's,
good
that's
hair.
the quality for good R&B.
Yeah, you would be a dope
My hair.
R&B dude. Like even if you went into radio R&B, you have done.
I agree. And the blazer, what is
And the
that?
blazer.
Suede?
Blazer.
What is it? Velvet?
Okay.
Nah, I guess
works.
it's a cool little joint, you know.
Yeah.
Is that what? So I'll be like the midnight, the
chocolate love daddy.
Wait, hold
love
on, tell me
doctor.
all you gotta do is-
come see your boy. Listen to your boy.
And just say, do this, say this, say this. Say ooh, yeah.
Ooh yeah.
Ow.
That fool got it, man.
He got. I told you
He
so. I
got it.
can
Mekhi
hear
got
it. I
Mekhi
got
got something special.
Doing the slow jams from now on.
Chocolate
Slow
daddy.
jams.
Hey man, so what do you say? What part of the country you in now?
Right now I'm in where am I living?
Yeah, what do you
I'm
mean?
in LA.
You in LA
I'm in
now?
LA now,
Okay, so
yeah.
you're not in Harlem. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, man. I was gonna say we could hang out, but
Yeah, but you know I'm a native New Yorker, man, so we could do that anytime.
all right, that's what's up, man. Mekhi, man, I'm
No
Come
doubt.
on, man. You know I got
Man,
love for you
yeah,
from
man,
back in the day,
from
son.
back in the day.
From back.
in the day.
This
We
is-
You're listening to Sway in the morning on Shea 45.